When you do outdoor adventures, you need effective, reliable knots. The knot I'm about to show you, not this one, but the knot I'm about to show you sucks. And it was something that I was taught back in Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, and it's been reinforced since then. Lots of people use it, but it sucks. It falls apart. I'll show you. It can turn into a different knot that you don't like. Not this one. This one's useful. But also, make sure that you watch until the end, because I'm going to show you how to drastically improve that knot with one very, very simple step. So stick around. So which knot am I talking about that sucks so much? It's the square knot. Left over right and under, right over left and under, pull together, and you have this symmetrical knot. The problem is that when there's not a lot of tension on this thing, it just falls apart like this. You really don't want a knot that just comes apart and dissolves on the rope. It's not helpful. You want these things to be trustworthy. The other issue here, show this up close, is that if you get some side pressure, what happens here very quickly, without that much force, turns it into a girth hitch around a single strand, which then, if it pulls, just comes apart. And then you're losing your knot and whatever it was tying. So, don't be a square and don't tie a square, because they suck, and being square and boring also sucks. These shirts, by the way, are available in a link in the description, so feel free to check those out. Also down in the description, I have linked to all of the gear that I recommend for rappelling and climbing and things. Lots of beginner gear if you're just getting started and you want to kind of build out your kit so that you can do a lot of the adventures that you see in this video, then feel free to check out those links in the description. So before I tell you how to improve the square knot with one very simple step, go down and comment if you think this is the worst knot, or if you think there's another contender out there for the worst knot in the world. Okay, so how do we improve this? So when we're tying our square knot, we're just going to add something right in the beginning. So we're going to go left over right and under, and then we kind of stutter and do that again, left over right and under, and then we go right over left and under. So we have these two strands that are twisted on the bottom and then one on the top. So this actually is not a square knot anymore. It's a surgeon's knot. And so a surgeon's knot, it allows you to use this bottom piece to pull tension on the object, and it kind of holds it in place as long as you have something in here you're tying around. And then you can lock it in and finish out the knot. It's very much like a square knot in how you tie it, but it is a different knot altogether. So with this, you can flop this around and you can see it maintains its shape. It's not like the square knot where it falls apart. And when I push from the side of this, it doesn't flip into a different knot, it just bunches up, but it is still that same surgeon's knot. Just these bottom wraps here kind of bunch up. So the surgeon knot works well for bundling things as well. So we can do our left over right and under, and left over right and under again, and then tighten this, challenge in the air, hold on. All right, so it kind of holds that stuff together before it's even complete. And then you throw that last chunk on there and you've got this completed surgeon's knot, and it's holding this bundle. Now, there is a better knot for that. As you can see, it does kind of loosen up when you get that sideways pressure. But when you're getting pressure from inside, it holds pretty well, okay? So this is where I use this knot for binding up my sail on my Sunfish. So when I get done with my sail and if I need to paddle in, I'll roll up my sail and then I'll bundle the sail and the spars all together So speaking of sailing, if you're interested in sailing or rappelling or other outdoor adventures, then you may really want to subscribe to this channel so that you get the knowledge, the skills, and the equipment information on how to do these adventures and how to do them safely. There's always an adventure in your reach. Help make it happen by watching one of these videos next.